Hey guys, welcome to episode number 2 this week. For Final Fantasy XII Zodiac games today, guys. With our 567 mods today, I think. With our strongest power, I did speak to a couple extra people this week. And what's not as much as we can cooperate with and also identify with, and not to have any lies or rumors, no failures, guys, in return, or anything else truthful, views and beliefs. But we're still in the biggest total, guys, with our strongest power. Our 567 mods right now. Much more to question it, not exactly too bad to question it. Or not to have any problems or issues. See exactly where we're at. Especially in the space that we use. And we pretty much use anything with our strongest power today. Not to have to listen as much here today, but could be somewhere in between. Or somewhere drawing attention to. So it all depends exactly. I'm still feeling a little bit okay today, guys, with our strongest power. I do not exactly think. I'm pretty sure it's never crossed us before. Or pretty much enhancing before us. Or somewhere in between us, for sure. We're gonna start with the chat today, guys. Good morning. Good morning, sis. Good morning to ya. How's it going, Sis Maurice? Make a lot of shout out to you, dearest. I feel like I was gonna refer to the other one, guys, in the chat today, but it's not exactly a difficult story. Not exactly worth being paused or have anything else unique. And that's my guys' views and beliefs. Got to me thinking too. Whoever it could be, guys, it's gonna be exactly the same. Not exactly feeling awkward, not exactly feeling pretty much good enough or bad enough, as of this point in time. But honestly, guys, it's more to entitle it, find it, and keep everything else under control. I did swap a little bit on Watts hours again this morning. But other than that, guys, I did go to work. I'm gonna jump into that in just a little bit. Pretty much according to plan, not to have any issues or complaints under it. Or to have something more occupied. As long as people are not calling it occupado as much. Or have something much more to earn with and talk with. To have anything else, guys, go in between, and always in return, guys, with our strongest power today. So, and yes, guys, our plans here today. But other than that, guys, today's date it is June 18th, 2024. You guys don't know what tomorrow is in return. Tomorrow's Wednesday, equals Juneteenth. So, I think there's not much of an exclamation. Well, not much it's gonna be able to start completely from now. Pretty much popping questions or answers to anything in return. But it could be anything for the most part of it. I do know, guys, people don't actually not exactly have to work as much. If you think about it, here and there, and pretty much here on and here on. So I don't see exactly why not. As long as we keep it under control, keep it under manifestation, and pretty much under translation as well, we should have no, bad adjustments. Well, guys, we got sweet Sarah in the house this morning. Good morning, Judith. Judith, follow me, make a lot of shout out to you guys. How are you? Hey, Karen Young's in the house this morning. Good to see you guys. You guys can tell me if my throat is not too bad or not. Even though anything else would be the same, but not exactly that high or low. Pretty much anything else, guys, foreseen. Not to mention to have anything according to plan either. I do want to thank you guys for joining me today. With our strongest power, with our 567 mods here today, our beginner membership guys of our community. Hold on guys, let me crack a few things real quick. There we go. But other than that guys, thank you guys for joining me today with our strongest power. As long as you guys follow it and share it and like it, guys like it, support it, tweet out and follow it. I know our social media services guys, yes guys, our podcast services. Or when our social media, guys, by liking it, supporting it, tweeting it out, and following it. Always guys, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. As long as you guys do a couple of different ways and do the same thing, pretty much exactly what we normally do. It's far better than before, and far better than ever. As much as it can be, and what it could be. Well, like I said, guys, I was talking with a couple of people this week, and not to mention, there's not much to really hang up. Pretty much handcuff guys will go in between involving it, or they have something much more stretched, or not as much in particular, the way it seems. I mean, not exactly what it seems, but pretty much up and down, kind of like left to right. But as you guys know, I'm going to talk about what's ours in just a little bit. To be open and honest with you. And we got the next level up, guys. We got Vaughn up to level 4 already today. You guys remember what we did last week? Last week was not exactly a Zelda. I think that was anything else friendly at this point in time. But everything else was exactly more observative. Much more assertive, if you will. Guys, they hang tough and also balance. But speaking of balancing stuff, guys, with our strongest power today, under our strong, entertaining popularity of our community, if you guys want to feel the need, and want to do something needing, want to do something special, you guys can drop a super chat equals super stickers. Guys, the more you guys drop, the more YouTube only takes % of it. Not exactly all that much, if you will. So you guys can drop anything you want, anytime you want, as long as you guys are not paused beforehand. You guys can drop as much as you want. Really does not matter. And don't forget, guys, to become a beginner channel member. We do have a beginner membership, guys, with our strongest power. The only thing you guys only gotta pay is only no more than $4 a month, so you guys can do that anytime you want. When you guys have a suitable opportunity to see what you guys can really do oftentimes. And once more to stand tall either way. So, not exactly half a mile away. Guys, far away from them. Anything else, pretty much a credit to anything from them. So, it really all depends exactly whatever it could be in return, or I don't know, guys. It really depends. But a lot of you guys really think otherwise. Remember, guys, as long as we got anything in return, we always got the space that we use. Remember, guys, a lot of thumbs up, a lot of views, a lot of watch hours. I know you guys are going to keep on doing what it's going to be much more important for it today. And always with our companions here today, too. So, I do not think it's going to really stop us anytime soon. With us, our strongest power? No, I don't think so. Well, as long as we're pretty much still in the high expertise in its foundation, I obviously think it's not going to be a problem at all. I do not think it will, guys. I'm telling you. If I had to guess yes or no, probably not too many to... Nevertheless, guys, to really question whatever it could be. But like I said, guys, don't forget to become a beginner channel member today. You guys can jump in and do something that's more accurate. Doing something that no one else has ever done before. Not exactly precisely been done before. Or anything else, guys, is throwing enough attention, big attention, and smart attention. As long as our eyes are much more focused and exactly fixed. Thank you, Deadsmax, for $24 super chat, brother. Thank you so much, sir. As long as you guys keep on, as long as you guys do everybody a favor, make sure you guys increase my watch hours. My watch hours have not been exactly increased this much today, because, you know, it's not exactly been the same as it is. So basically, guys, the more you guys watch my videos on the playlist, I got about 3 playlists that are open right now, so you guys can watch the entire playlist that we've got. I'm pretty sure the watch hours are gonna increase a little bit, but all depends if it'll be necessary. One second, guys. Excuse me. But it all depends exactly, guys. As long as we keep it under control, I think we'll be fine. And not to mention, guys, I might also have something hot later on today too. So I do not exactly think it's gonna be not much to really do anything else with catastrophe. And plus, I was also hoping, guys, that since we're gonna get to the bottom of this right now with our strongest power, I was hoping my true love was going to. I mean, coming in off last night, guys. I do want to say, guys, a little under 2 hours last night. I was exactly hoping. She would have gave me some hot chocolate yesterday, but I don't think that was exactly the truth, or far from air. Not exactly far away in return. So I'm pretty sure I was hoping to have something like that in the mood, or have somewhere in between. So I'm like, When I Miss Manoy, make a love shout out. King with a friend. Thank you, partner. You know what I say, guys? King with a friend, king with guards, and also king with a queen. But my true love has always been a queen to me. She always has and always will be. If you guys could watch my playlist, that would be great. But other than that, guys, I do want to mention some of this as well. I did go to work yesterday, and overall work was good. I do not think there was not exactly very much in detail, or in between its lungs or its heart. But everything else was good in general. And you guys gonna be happy for the king of the world, aka the final boss, apparently. But you guys do know I am off tomorrow. I'm off today, tomorrow, and Thursday. And once we do not have cheer practice tomorrow because I mean, the reason why is I mentioned earlier. We got Juneteenth going on tomorrow. And which I think there's a lot of explanation of why. But there's pretty much nothing else truthful in return. And yes, guys, a lot of mentioning, a lot of circulation, a lot of anything else to assume. But it all depends exactly how much you can really take out of it and explain. And there we go. And then I had to edge my left eye for a minute. Hey, brother Leon, make a love shout out to you, brother. As you guys can see, I'm still feeling a little extra and a little extra terrible, but I do not think it's going to stop us before. It's something that's never crossed before in return. But like I say, guys, I think I'm gonna be okay, just to make sure. Well, guys, I'm also gonna be using Cure. I'm gonna double check this one. But other than that, guys, you guys remember what we did last week? I bought Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Gates back after exactly 61 episodes during the last number of weeks, and that is, guys. What does that mean? It was exactly the end of, I mean, to be open and honest with you guys. Clash of the Castle was good. Well, sadly there was not any confetti going on. It's kind of like having stars like confetti in return. It'd be nice if I did watch the show, with or without Peacock in return. But what's you been up to, Leon? Anything good? Not exactly terrible likewise, or Foxamoy much? I mean, we're looking at Nutsy today, guys. You can allow us to buy any map we want. Any explorations that we need. Or anything else with a lot of exploration and expression if we need. To see exactly where we're at, let's fully complete otherwise. Reds Quit Loser, make a love shout out to you, sir. Our Variety, how are you? You guys can swap super chats anytime we want. I'm gonna super chats, super stickers, and also become a beginner channel member. I'm okay. I mean, my throat's still a little bit extra sore, but if only my true love would have cooked me hot taco yesterday. But sadly, she did not. She did not. I feel guys she has not. It'd be nice if she did yesterday, but but like I said, guys, we had a little extra time yesterday. But 9 times out of 10, not as much as a lot of us would like in return. But then again, guys, I think we'll be okay in return. But as far as having something hot goes so far today, I might still do that for sure. I know you guys don't like me having a terrible voice and whatnot, and as long as we keep it, what's more expertise, guys? What's more we can handle. It'll be evolving no matter what happens. Well, like I said, guys, I'm feeling alright. I should be okay in return. I don't want us to have to make sure we're not. I don't have a stupidity voice as much. With our strongest power, and anything else without question, I think we'll be okay for sure. Now, as far as our sister Ara and Mama Nelda, I mean, I did tell a couple of them this week what's been going on between Super Chat after Super Chat, and like I said, guys, it's a long story. Long story to really explain, but I know I told some of you guys in the past what's been going on completely. You know, guys having refund after refund, I don't think it's really stopping me as much. It's stopping a lot of us either today, so as long as it's more not exactly worth complaining, people should not have to rest assured as much. You know, guys, worth tracing it, not to have everybody be bossy as much. But I think a lot of you guys get different ideas. And always having access to this, so. Well, like I said, guys, I should be alright today, but I don't think everything else has stopped us before. I mean, you talk about having something sore in your throat, your head, your lungs, towards your heart as much. But nobody can exactly fight with fear. Nobody can ever question it. That's how you're feeling and how you are as much. As long as you guys are doing something favorable, you guys will be just fine in between. You keep everything else in balance, and also in balance, guys, as far as anything else goes. But that's entirely the other current thing. So, it all depends without any encouragements. Or any salutation either. Good morning, Zoe Mayumi. Make a love shout out to you, dearest. How are you? Make a love shout out. Before we get to social media, guys, Leon in the chat says, The bad news is, guys, Alberfire's mother passed away, I think, this week. Wait a minute, did she pass away during Clash of the Castle? Or was it the other way around it? If I would assume. But yeah, but Ice with Dawn, definitely. They pretty much nearly deserved to be the new WWE Women's Tag Champions from this past Saturday during, as I mentioned, guys, during Clash of the Castle. And once, like I said, I did not watch the show. I thought it was a good premium live event. Didn't have anything else foreseen. But yeah, I sadly did not watch the show. I thought it was good. Nothing bad or anything to encourage it. But anyway, guys, speaking of social media, oh, probably last month. Oh, okay. So we're pretty much assuming it was exactly last month in hand. If I had to guess without question, I would say yes, to be honest. So, as long as it was not her father, her father's probably still around if I'm right. I mean, I think everything else would be closer and closer. You know, guys, between family to family. As people would like to call it, guys. Like father, like son. Or somewhere else in between. So it could be involving anything. People call it, guys, father like son, daughter like a mother, if you will. Alright, guys, speaking of social media today, if you guys are here and want to catch more Final Fantasy XII Zodiac games, even though I won't get a lot of views from this, with our strongest power, even though when it comes to Super Chat after Super Chat, being refundable and always being refundable, I don't know what YouTube has to investigate from now. I feel like it's going to be a different story. Maybe some sort of other thing that people cannot explain. You know, guys, with followers, views, thumbs up, and whatnot. I mean, I have no clue. Could be anything to surround it. Keep a lot of balance in industry. I probably still think, guys, we'll be fine. I think everything else is going to be geared up as much. But we'll see how things go today. But all you guys need to do, guys, is get in the chat with our strongest power. With our 567 mods and also our beginner members. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. But back to what I was saying, guys. Corleas, Zilly, thank you for standing by with us today. Also, dearly beloved, as well. So many, guys. Make a lot of shout out to the dealers in front of us, so makes it as much more of a livelihood. It's much worthy hood too, so as long as there's no bad remarks to it. I do not think it's going to be questioning too much in response, or anything else repulsive either. But I do truly think, guys, it's going to be non-stop service. But all you guys need to do, guys, with our strongest power, is you guys can lock it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. Always by locking and sharing the stream, guys. So meaning, guys, in the chat. With our beginner membership of our strongest power. And also, guys, our popularity and our exciting stuff in return that we've got in the schedule today. A lot of fun stuff here today. And have everything else according to plan. And everything else according to plan, too. But locking and sharing the stream, guys, lock and share the stream. And if there's anything you guys want to check out, any new games on the schedule, anything else, guys, being artistic, any fun at all, any great stuff at all, with a response for your own. I did watch a little bit of Monday Night Raw yesterday, guys, but honestly, I was a little too damn tired, apparently. I mean, I went to bed. I mean, I had some. I had Little Caesar's pizza yesterday. So yeah, I had some pizza yesterday for dinner, and I just got a couple of breadsticks also today. Which I do not think there were a bad taste in front of my end, but somewhere with a response to it. But 9 times out of 10, I haven't had Little Caesar's pizza in a while. Which I do know it's got a lot of bread, a different amount of bread, if you will. But I honestly do not think it's pretty much all that much according to it. But I mean, depending on the taste, guys, and depending on the exactly anything else between it. So, also, guys, pizza has always been one of my all-time favorites ever since I was a kid. I always enjoy it. I love it. Hold on, guys. Excuse me. Hold on, guys. Excuse me. But without question, guys, I mean, any toppings, any pepperoni, anything else according to any good flavor. I mean, everybody's got their favorite toppings. If they're having pizza from a restaurant, or someone that's more vulnerable to the status. Could be anything that can turn anything around as such. But we'll see. But speaking of other stuff today, guys, if there's any game you guys want to check out on the schedule and want me to play with my strongest power, I always recommend Super Chats against Super Stickers today, guys. And also become a beginner channel member. I know we're still exactly at 16. Not to mention 14 if I'm right. But all you guys need to do, guys, is huddle up and not exactly pause anything. All you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Always remember, guys. Hit that like button, support button, and comment. And with our strongest power today, with our 567 mods, guys, and our beginner members, with our strongest power today, guys, a lot of entertainment, popularity, a lot of fun stuff, great stuff, and not exactly on pause or on release anything. Remember, guys, oh yeah, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative with our strongest power. Our beginner membership members, guys, I mean, I want to say, guys, our revenue has been fine. I don't want us to have to make sure we're not having any bad ideas or anything else that's on in between. Hey Zach, make a love shout out, dearest. How are you? I'm sorry I'm feeling a little extra stupid and terrible, guys, on my throat this month. Between a lot of the coughing going on, but, I honestly do think, guys, as long as I get much more hot, what I can have, I mean, I have not had a lot of energy pop as much prior to the stupid humidity this week. But we're gonna keep on having it till Friday. And to be open and honest, it is exactly, guys, a resounding yes in return. So I don't know exactly see why not. I do not exceed. As long as people succeed enough, I think we'll be fine, hopefully. As long as nobody else can see what we've been up to. Oh yeah, guys, knowledge is power. With our strongest power today. Anytime we manage to find people, get people together, have our strongest power together, guys, with our 567 mods, and possibly our beginner members. You guys know what we do. Now, guys, all we gotta do is follow it and share it. Always follow it, guys, and share it on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. To make sure there's much more inside of the scale. And yes, guys, the space that we use. As long as there's an estimate, maximum, kind of like minimum or something. nothing else would really be satisfying in the other end, to the upper stages. But all depends for sure. Oh, thank you, Leon. As long as you have, as long as you sustain your ability, I think a lot of us will be fine. If I had something hot today, guys, that's still a strong, tall order. I might still do that today, guys. So why not? But on that, guys, you guys do recall, I have been on Twitter for over seven years this year. With our strongest power including. Always has and always will be. And I don't understand what's going on with my tab. I feel like there's something wrong with my internet browser, guys, between one thing or the other. As long as it's not pausing anything, nothing else to restock or pretty much be poised as much. But it could be anything in return. Alright guys, I'm gonna go and restart one internet browser. I'm not sure what's going on today. I mean, it could be anything. I mean, I cannot see anything on it. Okay, there we go. I'm still using the same thing, guys, with our social media today. Always the same thing, guys, with Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. There we go, guys. There we go. But back to what I was saying, guys, a bit our strongest power. I've also been on Twitter and Facebook for over 5 years and counting. Not to have anything else, guys, be astounding. And always being remarkable, guys, the way we have it. And always having our plans here today, so as long as we know exactly what we're doing, the fun what we're having, and somewhere drawn in between. But like I said, guys, I've been on YouTube for almost 8 years. I'm guys on July 30th. I will be racing 8 years by then. Anything else, guys, without question today. With a strong effort, and a lot of anything else in return. I did see your comment, Keith. Make a lot of shout out to you, brother. You saying you were exactly working? But on the guys, everything else would be the same, but not exactly according to plan otherwise. And to be open and honest, too. More truthfully, guys, more to enhance it. As long as we know what it really pretty much considers. Oh, a quick smoke break? Ah, no worries, my man. No worries. Hold on, guys, see if I can have everything else agree. What's that? Well, check this out, guys. We got a bit of an offer. A bit some sort of a bit of something about the Sunstone. Which I did talk to the other one exactly a little while ago. So that's gonna really not want us to please against it or involving it. So we'll have something to really respond to.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same, though the answer's
and
pretty
we're
clear.
back meeting with Pinella,
No
guys.
good.
Look at this.
What? I'm being good.
Got more salutation, guys.
So then you
Sogna
wouldn't mind if
Budak,
I
thank you
say
so
tag
much for
along,
coming in.
would you?
Make a love shout out.
Huh?
Thank you so much, dearest. I needed that. I needed that without, not exactly without pausing anything around it. But alright, guys, speaking of our strongest power, also, guys, my true love and I, my musketeer, my Constance and I, guys, my first future fiance soon. You guys do recall her and I have been together for over 7 years. What's this? Not exactly unbearable to watch. But we are the strongest, hot, youngest couple we've ever had. Especially for our future all together in one time. We always have, guys, and nothing else to really rejuvenate or take anything without question in return. As long as we keep it together, guys, keep everything else responding, So these adventures, shout out to you, dearest. I may want to ask for your help on this one. As long as it's portable for you too. I mean, everybody with you guys too, so. As long as there's much more to recommend, we should have no other ideas for it. And, aesthetics, there we go. I'm putting a different internet browser, guys. Between, I want to see guys doing anesthetics. I mean, that's exactly what it really means. What it really means in return, so. So I'm just doing some of that and the other way around it. Well, like I said, I think we should be alright. Kapanko, make a love shout out to you, dearest. How are you? How are you? How are you? Thank you for coming in. And good morning, also. A lot of us guys with our strongest powers, what's more to recommend? I do know, guys, my two loves father, by the way. I don't know if it's coming back from Iowa or not. I mean, my guess is maybe. I mean, always coming out of vacation, so. Well, you guys cannot have a vacation without anything else in between. If people are going to, if people are doing something otherwise for that in hand, or somewhere spawn in return in hand, or anything else in between. Yeah, guys, Penella is telling us what's going on in between with some of our tutorials and other fun stuff along the way. And I do mean, guys, the only other thing that she mentioned already is talking a little bit about, what do you call it, guys, gambits and other, and pretty much very, very important commands. So there's pretty much a lot of things to think of too. So, well, guys, as far as Penella goes, I don't know what classes we can give her though. I'm gonna go and go to the very bottom today. I think I know what Penella needs. I'm gonna go and jump on the case right now. But alright, guys, speaking of other stuff today, that's gonna be the end of social media. We're gonna talk about in-gaming. We're gonna talk about Steam, guys, in the next 10 minutes. 10 minutes from now, guys, with our strongest power. Let me get my left ear while we're at it too. Hold on, guys. There we go. Not much to really fantasize either. But other than that, guys, let's see what we got going on today. So guys, today, I think there's plenty to think about. Let's see what's these following characters' needs. That's why, guys, the best thing involving the facts, guys, with who needs no problems by bringing something to the, let's bring something to the table, guys, and see what every single character really also needs. Every single character, guys, in between. So, if we're looking at it right now, I mean, the first thing we got Vaughn to begin with. Guys, I gave him something, I gave him Bootsy. But as far as Penella goes, she is looking to get something under mazes. So guys, I'm going to give her, let me see if there's anything else more guys with accountability. I think I know what I'm gonna give, what I'm going to give to, look at guys, Penella. I'm gonna go and give her, alright guys, I'm gonna go and give her something interesting. Which I don't know if there's gonna be something to wait out this month. But it all depends for sure. All depends exactly what's gonna be waiting on. But look, guys, I think I'm gonna be just fine, hopefully. As long as I have something hot once later on today. I think we know what we're doing. Hopefully. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can get through. Pretty much a different website here. To see what Pinell really needs. Pretty much, we call guys the jack of all trades. As a lot of us would say. See what it could really start in between, so. As long as more people can fit in something, guys. You know, between license points and other stuff thrown into it. I don't think there's any bad ideas for what's one of them. Actually, guys, no. Not exactly too many. As long as we know what we're doing, keep everything else under control, malfunctions and whatnot, I think we'll be just fine. I'm pretty sure we will. Now with our question, guys, in between. What's up, Kingsman? Make a love shout out to you, dearest. How are you? How are you? Thank you so much for coming in this morning. Hooked on a feeling. Believing's believing. Well, strongest powers with us too. Well, guys, speaking of Pinello just now, I'm gonna go ahead and give her something, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and give her white maids. I'm looking at under a website, guys. It's called rpgsite.net. Gigsman, do you have a Facebook? I don't know if you got a Facebook or not. If you and I can talk, maybe, with our strongest power. But because apparently my watch hours have been a little up and down. And yes, they have, guys. Yes, they have. Because after the few people I talked to this week, it's not exactly been the same. I don't know if you've been having the same thing that I've been having. About my watch hours, my followers. You know, with a lot of boosting going on. I mean, I think it's pretty much been stopping me. And yes, it has. Yes, it has. Because, like I said, I don't really exactly get it. I mean, yes and no, but I just don't understand it. I mean, a lot of us know how to, you know, have a lot of refunds between YouTube chats and also super chats, super stickers all the time. And that's exactly what the other one has been bringing in between. Well, basically, well, Gingsman, I'm not sure if you've seen a lot of YouTubers have that before. Well, a lot of people that have done it before. With our strongest power or not. But like I said, everything else has not been exactly good for us. I mean, good for me. I mean, have you seen well, loves Kingsman, have you seen a lot of people, what do you call it, so we're funding the super chats on the YouTube channel? I've seen a lot of people do it, and I don't understand why people have to really listen to it. They have some sort of crap going on, because I mean, YouTube has been updating our watch hours, updating our followers and our views, our thumbs up in return. I mean, for me, for a lot of us, yes. But for the others, yes, the same way. I mean, I understand why people can really question it otherwise. But come on now. I'm like, really, guys? Come on. We do not need to have something in between. I mean, no problems to really spread in. I mean, come on. I mean, I understand a lot of people can question it. But why have the same thing otherwise? I mean, I understand people can really question it. Or have something with by sampling it. But I'm like, guys, really? Do people want to do something about super chats as much? That is something we cannot really think of. Alright, guys, let's get back to the chat real quick. Good morning, Marcel. Make a love shout out to you, dearest. How are you? Strongly recommended too. We also have Dragon Sorcerer. Make a love shout out to you, dearest. Welcome, welcome. Give me 1 second, guys. I need help on. See if I can get this one right. Flowers, flags, and views. And W8. There we go, guys. Much more to handle and not exactly disagree. But guys, man, you pretty much get what I'm targeting with, right? Because I know you pretty much don't exactly see a lot of people, you know, have refundable. What do you call, guys? Refundable super chats. Well, guys, I was talking to Mom and Nelda and our sister Ara earlier this week. Actually, Mom and Nelda was the only one I can think of. I mean, for the most part, yes. I understand people want to really do it, and everything else would be the same. Well, like I said, guys, not exactly could. But you guys never know in the process. I bet you a lot of people don't exactly listen. YouTube does like to update itself between our watch hours and our fame. I think the updates need to keep everything else a pause and throw some of it in the trash, if you will. We just never know. People never know otherwise, guys. As long as people can point it out often. Well, we'll see what happens. Well, guys, quick save today. We're going to talk about Steam in just a second. Well, you get what I'm going with this, Ginksman. I think it's terrible to watch. Terrible to reason with, guys, and anything else thrown in advance. I mean, people know how to really not to have questioning any live streams or anything else to benefit it. Well, like I said, guys, it's going to be okay. Watch hours can update itself as much as they want with YouTube, but they cannot stop my ass either, because if we're doing what we're doing, we're gonna be just fine, trust me. And I know we are, guys. We climbed out of this hole before. The first time I was monetized. And we can do it again, no problem. But Gigsman, if you're looking to find me on the Facebook, I exactly still got the same time. I've got the same name as I normally have and always will. Without question. Good point, Leon. Let me double check your comment for a second. Leon in the chat, Leon guys in the chat says, I think YouTube only takes 30% of it. I could be wrong. I can't remember. I mean, I think it's only like 30% of it. I do not think there's a lot of waste of time from them. I mean, a lot of people know how to refund super chats and super stickers. I don't know if I can maybe put a stop to that. Because I don't think I'm going to get another Google Play card till later on. If people cannot be wrong all the time. If people know exactly what, you can live up to expectations and listen well for it. But alright guys, speaking of other stuff today, we're going to talk about Steam today. And involving our plans here today also. But before we go more further, guys, we got a $5 super chat today. We got Julie Golias. Julie Golias. Thank you for the $5 super chat today. You guys are gonna make sure my watch hours does not go down. If it does, it's gonna be heavily burdened on me. We got our strongest power this far, and we're not gonna really stop there from here. Evolving our plans here today. So I don't think it's gonna decrease as long as I'm alive. Trust me. But other than that, guys, speaking of other stuff today, if you guys are looking for something strong, something beautiful, something exciting for you guys to play. With our strongest power. Gangsman, I'm pretty sure Gangsman will have my back, no problem. But you see, guys, if we can reach to other people, involving my watch hours and other good stuff right now, that would be great today. I mean, Gangsman will make sure he plays my playlist all the time, so my watch hours is not stopping, never decreasing as much without question. But doing what we gotta do. It's not right, Stacey called Gangsman. I know you've been helping a lot of people, but I know you'll help me no problem at all. Trust me. We've seen a lot of people drag their butts out of it, and work their butts so hard. But this time, I'm not gonna decommission my watch hours this time. It's happened the first time, but it will not happen twice. I'm gonna be 31, guys, next week, on my birthday soon. So why not? Well, guys, speaking of why not, if you guys have any games without any self-doubts, you guys looking for strong entertainment, better entertainment, having a lot of fun stuff to really occupy, have something with a lot of variety of games you guys can play, a lot of fun stuff you guys can bring towards the table today, a square table or a round table, any space that you use. You guys can go after fun games with stuff in them. And I do mean, guys, downloadable content, expert stuff, a lot of mods for games. Having standby mode, guys, having first person, second person, any personality that you guys can have beginner's luck with games. You guys go after any games you want. As long as you guys have if you guys are a big fan of games, as I am, since I was a kid. We're gonna touch base on baseball in a second. We always talk about the very first thing that we talk about. But speaking of other stuff to talk about today, guys, if you guys have an account, an awesome, fantastic, amazing, popular game, guys. If you guys are into any handsome games under Steam today, if you guys are into sports, music, RPGs, you guys can help yourselves by doing one different way. Look me up, guys. The first thing you guys should always do. My name, guys, is Jack Dawson 93. I'm the king of the world, so it's final boss. And if you guys have nothing, you guys will hardly have nothing. You guys will have nothing to actually lose. Now you guys may know I've been on Steam for over 7 years. I've been on Steam for over 3 years. So even though I call it the last place opportunity, I mean there's not any stupid games that got outstanding reviews. I mean there's a lot of exciting games that people can prepare for, a lot of fun stuff to get to and gather, and anything else that's thrown in between it. So if you guys are familiar to any games you guys want to try and maybe try to play out one of these days, the games will be always right there to have your mood. Whatever good mood you're in, guys, whatever feelings you guys can spread, any fun games that are in there, downloadable content, guys, and a lot of appreciation with games. It's all good to be handled. Well, like I said, guys, Gangsman is not going to let my watch hours slow down. I trust to enough, the same way the other people in the chat today, not to have a lot of people name names this month. But your voices are always being heard, no matter what. Trust me. As long as it keeps everything else in return. I have a few... Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna jump into this right now. Damn it, there we go. I had to put something that starts with a P today. There we go. But like I was saying, guys, I've been on Steam for over 3 years. If you guys are into any games, you guys can buy Steam gift cards. And what I mean by Steam cards, guys, it's better than wasting your time on credit cards as much, wasting anything else fake, without using any cash at this point in time. You guys can buy any games you want. The way you need them, guys, the way you want them. Oh, thank you, Goblin. Look at this, guys. Goblin just really protected us today. Protected our health and protecting anything else in return. Oh, that can be done, no problem. And one of the rabbits guys casting curing for us. That's a good thing. And more the merrier. Now, speaking of Steam gift cards, guys, the word is only pronounced, guys, with our strongest power also today. It is pronounced, guys, as STEAMZIFT. ZIFT today, guys, for our strongest power. And also drawn in return, CARD.
Yeah.
You guys go after $20 on the Steam gift card today. Go after $50 on one. Or even if you're not much of a risk taker. Not much of a risk taker. You guys can go after $100 on the Steam card if you want. When you want to, anytime you want to. People still don't have to push your buttons or press a lot of luck. You do it because you're driven. That's all that matters in between. You have a lot of fun. You balance that fun. You turn everything else against it. And making sure you're taking your time. Now, speaking of taking your time, guys, if you guys are into any special games that are recommending for a lot of people to try, for the fun stuff to try, I thought I was gonna have a cough for a minute, guys. Let me wait for a second. Excuse me. No, that cough, guys, that does not exactly count. But if you guys are into any RPGs at all today, a lot of fun stuff worthwhile playing games. You know, guys, like for example, Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War, playing the 2 Last of Us games. On the population with the gaming, you guys can always see from the ground up. You guys can play any games you want. Any fun stuff that you want. As long as you guys know what games that are major burden. As long as you guys follow the good steps, not exactly the bad steps, you guys can play any games you want. They're high scale. There's a lot of stuff to really recommend. And it's on to put punctuational to any point of it. And anything you guys can really transition. Kaling app, make a love shout out to you, brother. I think you pretty much got my comment today. I do need help on followers, views, and likes, if that's okay with you. I did exactly see your live streams. I mean, a couple of your live streams. I think one already today. I mean, so far today. It does say on the beginning of your screen, it says that you pretty much upgrade followers between 2,000 and 3,000. Are you able to get my followers back up there as much as you can, or how's that going to really work in your sources? Oh, not a problem, Super Mario. Thank you for coming in, buddy. But yeah, are you able to help me out, Super Mario, if that's okay with you? We need a couple new people today. With our strongest power to help me out and help you guys out. As long as we got something to add. I do not exactly see why not. Well, guys, our mod total today, we are at 568 now. I just made playing Super Mario a mod as of right now, so if it can boost my stuff up a little bit. So far, guys, we're talking with Zen. Not exactly Don, but Zinn. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Sunstones for a second. Oh, welcome back, Leon. Welcome back, brother. I'm just talking with Zen for a second. Vaughn's gonna explain the situation to him for a second. To see what it can exactly look like. I want to see what it can really balance. As long as it's more intuition, we should have no disputes. At least whatsoever. Well, guys, speaking of disputes today, I've always been a big fan of RPGs since I was a kid. I'm always a hardcore badass when I was growing up. A lot of fun stuff when I was growing up. With role-playing games all together at one time. A lot of fun stuff at one time. And anything else that's more attention to. More to listen up to as well. As long as anything else matters to you, it always matters to the others. Now, speaking of other stuff, guys, if you guys are into sports games, you guys can go after the new Assassin's Creed Shadows this year. That game should exactly be out soon. That game's going to be out very shortly. That game, guys, still going to be releasing. Yes, guys, releasing. Set, guys, on this coming September, on September 6th, guys, of this year. And that game, guys, that game is still going to be coming out soon. By the time we get to September, and a better decent time than usual. Zappa, make a love shout out to you, partner. How are you? Valdeep, how you doing? Coming in to Mom and Nelda. How are you, partner? Leon in the chat says, guys, towards our strongest power. Zen is almost the same name as Tech and Zen. It could be. There's nothing else is right or wrong in between it. I do not think it's pretty much the bad name. Exactly a hateful name. Nothing else would really respond to it otherwise. But that sort of name is not too bad at all. That name is not that bad of a name. I mean, I know it's not including, never included guys Street Fighter overall. So I know Marvel's Capcom do not have Zen. Compared to a lot of Marvel to what do you call it? Other names. Other hero names in response. But other than that, guys, if you're into any sports games today, like say baseball, racing, tennis, golf, football, basketball, if you guys are into football, or any games that are not driving hiatus, or any games that's more to respond to you, let the people sort it out for you. Let's see what the games are really looking like, for example. You guys can buy any games you want, trust me. Any games you guys can really transition and modify. And also find anything by it. Have anything else pointing something out for a change. You guys can go after any games you want. I mean, there's a lot of fun stuff to hang towards, balance towards. Genzi, make a love shout out to you, dearest. I need you guys' help with our strongest power today because, like I said, guys, my views, my thumbs up, pretty much more of my followers that equals with watch hours. Gingsman, are you able to help me out with that? And with our strongest power? I mean, if I can do that, you can always help me, no problem. Like I said, guys, I need a lot of energy and a lot of stuff to recommend right now. Even though I cannot connect through my brother Gerald, and my Ludlubs, Fourth Rose, Rogan as much. I know a couple of them called me unstable. But I don't think it really takes anything. It really doesn't, and really shouldn't, if you look at it. But speaking of sports games, guys, I do want to talk a little bit about baseball today. I did actually get my 4th win in my 2006 Cardinals campaign over the weekend. So me and our Cardinals guys, Cardinals are now 4-11 this week. So we pretty much took care of the Pirates lost to me and our Cardinals. We won 7-0. Chris Carpenter was 2-0 in my 2 out of 6 Cardinals campaign, and nothing else would really be pretty much without a shadow of a doubt as much. But overall, guys, the game itself was really astounding. Always have its ups and downs. Or have anything else according to the plan.
Like done, check mark button, subscribe done, check mark.
Give me 1 second. Gangsman sale coming out of Hong Kong. I'll go with that. Thank you so much. I did friend request you on Facebook, Gangsman. If you want to help me with my situation. I mean, I almost cannot do it without my fourth rose Rogan and Gerald. I think that's going to be not exactly sensational. The way it really balances everything from top to bottom. But it all depends exactly without any sense of humor. Good morning, butterflies. Shout out to you, partner.
Face red heart shape. Face red heart.
And much more to really pronounce and pronounce. Now, like I said, guys, as far as baseball goes, if you guys can help out with I am needing watch hours, followers, and that's all, guys, followers, thumbs up, and views, and increasing my watch hours all the time. Now, as far as for funding stuff goes, I don't want us to have to really spread everything. If it's going to be doing something stupid and have something accurate through YouTube, and to have something much more to reason with it. We always want to have something to watch out for. And we got 100%, guys, already. We got Zen, the Sunstone, and we have something more persuading. We got them on top nuts, guys, so why not? Make a love shout out to you, Stacey Coy. Thank you so much. But I did film request you, Gingsman. Maybe it can help me out, no problem. Now we can get to the other people. For example, guys, Renzi and Hana as well. I don't know if Renzi can jump by any stream of mine, but it all depends exactly. But you guys can boost my watch hours as high as you guys can get me. No matter what. I mean, I can do that, no problem. People don't deserve to be offensive all the time. But giving it everything else from top notch, I mean, thankful to see exactly what we're having, and always considering what we're at. Trust me. But other than that, guys, baseball has been pretty good for me. It's been a lot of fun so far. Our Cardinals have a day off. I have a day off for our Cardinals right now. Remember, guys, me and our Cardinals, I got our Cardinals back to our winning column. So we're now 4-11, guys, on the season. I'm doing as long as I can, guys, with our Cardinals.
Just update your channel always, then your WH will run.
Now, just update your channel always, then watch hours will run too. Well, I do know, the other people that's watching my watch hours today, I know there's other people on Facebook. I think you know Sister Florida, Gangsman. Super Mario, what's going on, brother? What happened? Or should I say what happened? As long as it's not turning on and off.
Just done my live streaming.
Oh, is that starting your live stream already? Oh, jeez. Hard to believe already. I mean, how long do you really live stream, Super Mario? How long do you really live stream for? I mean, I live stream nearly 24/7. What about strongest power in hand? So why not? Okay, so right now we're gonna go back to old Delan. Alright guys, Leon in the chat says, I heard Uncle Howdy Family come out. I wish I saw it. I mean, I did watch a little bit of a clip this morning. And honestly, 9 times out of 10, it was good to see a lot of them back in it. It really is. Hold on. cannot really take,
and shout out.
cannot, hold on. You guys cannot take a lot of that too. But other than that, I did watch a bit of a video, Leon. Oh, there was still Tyler's in the house. Good morning. Dearly beloved, make a love shout out to you, Sus. How are you? Very damn straight, Super Mario. What about views and thumbs up though? Now, as far as having water goes, I might do well. If I do anything with that in hand, I don't want to have to soak everything up in my taste buds or anything. Hey, what's up, Zeus? Make a love shout out to you, sir. Cause our strongest power. Hooked on a feeling. Seeing's believing. Well, like I said, guys, I'm gonna have something hot later. Later on today, yes, I am, because. Well, what do we? Well, La loves Super Mario. What do I stand? Between watch hours and like I said, guys, watch hours, followers, views, and thumbs up. Annie's key, make a love shout out. How you doing? Lot of correction. Ricky, good morning, sir. Make a love shout out. So I told her I got a favor for you, but I'm going to talk about it in just a second. Now, as far as Digital Diamond Baseball goes, I was going to continue my 1985 Xbox replay, and honestly, no. So I'm going to do a different baseball team replay. If I had to guess, there's a possibility. Excuse me. If I had to guess, guys, without any dangerousness, there's a possibility. Are you, sir? Super Mario? I was just going to ask you the question from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Is that your final answer? Would that be your final answer? As long as it's not about stupidity, is that okay with you guys? Gangsman and Startala, if you want to become a beginner channel member, all you guys gotta do, guys, is hit that join button, and only pay $4 a month for it. That's all you guys gotta really do. Not that hard to explain. Not to have tutorial on that either. My final answer is yes, Super Mario. Depending if your revenue is gonna interact or anything. I was talking with a lot of other supporters in the past, and basically, the revenue did not do much of anything. But Super Mario, let's do it. If Mama Nelda cannot do it as much, I'm pretty sure it's only become a statement between scamming or whatever. That's probably where it should be, with our strongest power. But okay, guys, speaking of our strongest power today, my name is ZachDawson93 on Steam. If there's anything you guys want to buy, just go after Steam gift cards. They're not exactly that stupid to find. You guys can buy any games you want, when you want, anytime you need them, when you want to praise your opportunity to them, and anything else you guys can transition. And yes, they are, guys. You're welcome to buy any games you really want.
Okay, bro, if you don't mind, this is my Facebook Dallas Manstanding Magalon.
Okay, bro, if you don't mind, this is my Facebook. Well, my name is Zach Dawson, by the way. Super Mario. I have, if you want to send me a friend request, we can talk a little bit more about it. If you can send, if you can send me a friend request, that would be great. If you hardly don't ever want to have no problems by doing something involving it, or doing whatever in front of it. But look up my name, Super Mario. It is Zach Dawson. I have a Pittsburgh Steelers logo. Let's go Steelers, by the way. Always has and always will be. But alright guys, remember guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Love, support, and respect is the key, guys. It's the awesome and creative.
What is your Facebook, bro?
It's Zach Dawson, Super Mario. Super Mario, La loves, it is Zach Dawson. Hold on, let me type in the name. And yes guys, knowledge is power. Remember guys, love, support, I repeat guys, love, support, and respect is the key. See, awesome and creative. A lot of popularity guys, and energy. And yes guys, knowledge is power. More than transition, and always occupying it. Oh, there you are, Gangsman. There you are. But alright guys, remember, like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. Guys, like and share the stream, like and share the stream, like and share the stream, and always meet and greet. With a cherry on top. It's much we can gather. But other guys, I do wanna talk a little bit about. Oh, okay, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother Super Mario. I wanna say your YouTube name is not too bad at all. As long as it's only coming out of Nintendo, I do recommend playing Nintendo games, guys, but I haven't played that set in a long time. I haven't played Mario in a long time since, as long as what we know for sure. But oh guys, speaking of other stuff, guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet. And as far as my aesthetics go, I want you guys to strongly recommend it for me right now. So guys, of our strongest power today, I do want to talk about views. Views guys, I am at 125.5. So that's number one. Number two, and it's key, I want you to increase my watch hours if you can. I'm having Super Mario had some of my boosting right now. Since I'm having him send me a friend request today under Facebook, I know social media, and anything else up for grabs too. Also, guys, estimated revenue, I'm at $86 right now. Well, that's strongly recommending.
I had a really good time.
And the watch hours, like I said, guys, my watch hours have been decreasing and decreasing a little bit prior to stupid YouTube updates. But like I said, guys, nothing else has stopped us before. And like I said, guys, it never will. It never, ever will.
If something happened to you.
It never will, guys.
I'm not going anywhere, okay?
That's what I wanted to hear.
And the words of Stone Cold Steve Austin, guys. I don't think so. But it's gonna be much more easier said than done, guys. Trust me. Easier said than done. No words to input. And we lost Fennella for now, guys. We're gonna get her back soon. But we're here to talk to all Delan guys real quick, since we got the Sunstone. So he asked if we got the Sunstone, and we finally got something involving in it for him. Or have anything to really point out. But there you go, guys. Speaking of other stuff today, guys, for strongest power, remember, guys, side two, I need your help too with my watch hours. That's why, like I said, guys, watch hours, followers, thumbs up, and also views, and other satisfying stuff too. Because if I cannot do it without Gangsman, that'd be a bad idea to really combine. So, like I said, I don't know. Make a lot of shout out viewers. How are you? Top of the morning to ya.
The way into the treasury
of our strongest power today. How's it going? Well, guys, I'm actually looking something up on a different website. So remember, guys, with our strongest power, what do we do, guys?
For their words I
is
shall
we watch
speak are
videos
most
in fall.
important,
And
and
as
not
long
to
as
be
the watch
forgotten.
hours are grinding
Do
and
you
grinding,
understand?
my strongest power,
The
our beginner
signet
membership
yearns
members.
for sunstone
All we gotta do,
strength.
guys, is we watch videos in fall, like and share the stream, guys, on our social media,
The signet
equal
tile
podcast
very
services,
important.
all around
Give
YouTube.
to it the
And the
sun's
way we
power,
help our
and it will
channels.
light your path.
Remember, guys, like Twitter, Facebook,
Very
YouTube,
well.
Instagram, and
A
Reddit,
warning.
and so
Be
much
aware
more.
that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeon.
But alright, guys,
So,
speaking of other stuff
look
today,
sharp, my boy.
I think we got
And
about
don't
15
go
plus
running off
minutes
before you're
right
ready.
now.
Plans
We are going to
freshly
talk about
hatched have
Steam
a
right
habit
now.
of tumbling
Actually, we're going to talk
from
about
the
in-gaming
nest
news real
straight
quick.
into the hunter's stew pot.
Not to waste any time or any configuration. So guys, today's date. So I mentioned, guys, today's date. It is 6/18. Have a pick, guys. It is June 18th, 2024. So guys, we did get something from On the Land for a second. Let's see what we got for a minute. Good morning, Addy. Make a love shout out to you, dearest. How are you? How are you? Thank you so much for coming right in. With our strongest power today. And our plans here today. There's really not much going on today, as far as I know. As long as we can really think of or heard of. But yeah, Saitsua, she's a sweetheart to heaven right now. Alright guys, we are now back at the Beneath Rabanesta.
Squads 3 through 6 are in place.
Listen to this,
so far,
guys.
The Imperials haven't noticed a thing.
Then go now and hurry the others.
Oh,
By
wow,
nightfall, we must
guys.
ensure all our men
Look
are in
out, look
place.
out.
Sir.
It's gonna be heaven in jeopardy, or the other stuff in jeopardy, if you look at it. But okay, guys, speaking of other stuff, we're gonna begin with in-gaming news right now. As long as it's more to marry it. Yeah, did you get a couple of my super chats, Super Mario? I dropped a couple of 50s for you. To probably start fresh with. And I'm hoping people's for venues can really balance and topple. Start jumping up a little bit more for a change. Come on. Because we don't want to have something to overlook. Have somewhere in the balance either. Okay, so I'm gonna go and just get 3 antidotes for now. As far as other stuff goes, I will not sell. Since we got the teleport stones, guys, I'm not gonna sell that anytime soon. Nope, not going to happen. Will not happen otherwise. Oh, thank you, Mario. Well, since you dropped your link, remember guys, we are at 568 mods right now. We need to keep everything else under control until we dump it more. Well guys, we're going to begin with in-gaming news today, involving an 85-year-old actor who was exactly on stage in some sort of a Shakespeare play. His name is Ian McKellen, guys, in the chat. And I do want to share some bad news to you guys. So we begin with Ian McKellen, guys. If you guys remember what happened yesterday, TMZ did report. According to TMZ on social media, it does state the following. Actor Ian McKellen, guys. Apparently he was having problems with his, he was having problems with his stuff in return. Oh, okay, Mario, if you message me under my Facebook account and friend request me, can you let me know when they've been active? Like I said, guys, the followers, the views, the thumbs up, and my watch hours. Like I said, that would be interesting to know. If you can let me know, Mario, that would be great. That way, I can get a message from you under Facebook today, and whatever time we get off in return. I won't pay attention to a couple people outside of my strongest power, but you guys never know. Oh, not a problem, Mario. Don't work too hard. Don't ever work too hard. My ass doesn't have to go back to work, guys, till exactly Friday, so that really always explains it right there. So to have no problems and such. But alright, guys, speaking of other stuff today, So guys, actor Ian McKellen,
Pride Heart Rainbow.
he's gonna be making a full recovery because if he wants to get something going, guys, under Mario, I mean, going into anything with replacing as Gandalf and what do you call it, guys? Gandalf the Grey and the Hunt for Gollum of Lord of the Rings with Viggo Mortensen. I understand he really wants to keep trying. But let me jump in here, guys. We're playing gaming news. So guys, actor Ian McKellen, he was falling off stage doing a West End performance. So basically, guys, he was exactly in a terrible fight scene when he lost his footing and he terribly fell as such. So this exactly happened, guys, to Ian McKellen. I want to say, guys, this coming out of what do you call it? Coming after 1 play or 2 plays. Does he find my name, Super Mario? I'm not sure if I've seen it or not. I'm not sure if it's there. Let me know if it. I'll double check if it's gonna appear or not. If it is or it's not currently. But like I said, guys, speaking of Ian McKellen, he back when he was in a fight scene, he fell out of the stage, but somewhere inside or outside the stage. And honestly, I find that really hard and terrible to believe because, I mean, why do people? I mean, I don't think we've seen a lot of people.
Check your inbox in Messenger, bro.
Well, wait a minute. What's your name on Facebook again? Super Mario. I am so sorry to ask it, but what's the name under Facebook again? But don't mind me recommending real quick. But yeah, guys, speaking of other stuff, like I said, I mean, yes and no. I mean, yes and no. Involving the fact with Ian McKellen at this point. But I feel like he's been having issues with his footing in the past. Back when he started Lord of the Rings the first time around. I mean, back when it came, not exactly a close, but much more of an opening. But I think, guys, 9 times out of 10, you should always make sure your footing is going to be just fine. Make sure you go step by step, and also beginning your balance. And finding your balance overall. So basically, guys, he's going to be making a full recovery. And, you know, guys, if we were going to lose Ian McKellen, he would not reprise as Gandalf in the upcoming movie, the next 2 years. I mean, he's going to be 87 by then, but I still want to see him end the Hunt for Gollum by then, and pretty much end it on a higher note, and pretty much retire. But you know, guys, Ian McKellen, he's been doing a lot of movies ever since way after day 1. You know, guys, if I had to strongly recommend what Disney movie he was exactly in, I didn't know he was exactly in the live-action movie, guys, of Beauty and the Beast back then. I know he did not have any footing from there. I know he pretty much did not when it comes to acting, as a matter of fact. But if he ever does anything, like I said, guys, I still want to see him do one more movie, and that could be the Hunt for Gollum in the next 2 years, with Viggo Mortensen and the other actor as well. So, if he still wants to do that and not pause anything, I think he should be okay. Ian McKellen for sure. I do not think he's going to be making any self-doubts by having anything towards it of his acting career or his balanced career at some point in time. So like I said, guys, I have no clue, but as long as he makes a speedy recovery, I think he'll be fine. I honestly think he's going to be okay. If he does, perfect. As long as we're with them, guys, and also God's with them. That's all it's gonna really recommend otherwise. I mean, is he gonna make it? I'm pretty sure he will. He will do what he's gotta do. Trust me, he will. I mean, he's a tough brother. He knows what he's gotta really do to keep his footing in motion. And yes, guys, a full recovery is something what God can do. Trust me. So I don't exactly see why not. So alright guys, I thought I would get that out of the way for you. For our strongest power. Let's see what else we got today. You guys can check out an early access launch trailer game, guys. It's called Go-Go Town. I mean, don't wake me up before you go-go, but pretty much Go-Go Town. I think it's kind of like a bear anime game, I think. But pretty much anything else not exactly overseas this month. Well guys, we got a little more refreshing right now. Let's go ahead and go through the waterway real quick. Excuse me. So in the meantime, guys, I don't know. I mean, alright guys, right now, we're back into the waterway real quick. It's under the cities, the way into the palace. So,
give more subscribers.
As long as it's not going to be a tough fight, Mario. I mean, not just followers, but also views. Views. So guys, what are the words I'm thinking of today? What do you got, guys? Followers, views, thumbs up, and recommend. I mean, you don't have to worry about watch hours as much, Mario. I'm gonna have Gangsman take care of it. My sister Florida Leader's gonna help me. Lynn Italy's going to help me. Which I know she can really do some with that in between. I mean, Gangsman's a sweetheart. Gangsman, if you get an opportunity to reach out to Renzi,
yes, I will, bro.
Renzi, or Rose, one of our Roses, Renzi, and also, Zohana as well. I think that would be great. Abby Good Channel, why not? I think Abby Good Channel would be another good selection. If you want to have something to illustrate and also upgrade, if that's a possibility. I do want to look up this game real quick. So like I said, guys, the game is called... And what you guys can do inside of this game... I mean, the game itself is available now today under Steam. Have fun at work, Mario. Thank you so much of what I can ever need today. We're gonna make sure it prevents from going down, but keeping everything up to date. Thank you once again, Mario. I needed that. I sent you about a friend request on Facebook, and we should be fine and perfect. Perfect makes a lot of sense, guys. Makes it go around as anything else. But yeah, guys, it is available now. The game itself is a building game. Pretty much a building hiatus game, if you think about it today. Not compared to Dragon's Dogma or anything, or compared to anything else that's more to occupy it, if you will. Oh guys, I'm gonna quickly go to top stories real quick. So guys, give me 1 minute. Wonderful cat, my man. Make a love shout out to it, sir. Our brother Wonderful Cat's in the house, guys. How are you, sir? Wonderful Cat, guys, he's an outstanding amigo. He's pretty much a nice dude, that comes by in the chat and wants to see how I've been doing with my strongest power and whatnot. Lot of access, no restriction, after restriction this month. Ricky's gonna be sticking around as well. I know he can pretty much watch my playlist no matter what. If he can do that, everybody else can do something. And always make a difference, guys. We always want to have our strongest power be built in and also built on. As much as we can. Well, guys, quickly the top stories. I was gonna take out the other stuff, but I did with Ian McKellen's falling off stage a little bit, doing a fight scene. I do want to recommend, guys, he was not the main villain, and into that disposal. It was not his fault to begin with. Alright, guys, in top stories today, U.S. government does sue Adobe over current hidden fees, but they are drawing difficulty, guys, in subscriptions. You guys understand? I do not read any lawsuits after lawsuits between PlayStation, Microsoft, Nintendo, really anything with the government as much. So I really do not trust anything with the environment for it. Want to recommend it, guys? Find something with beauty, something with capturing, or anything else that's more to do anything without question. But it's only for their voices to be heard. I don't exactly have anything else to point out as such anything else to proclaim. As long as people don't call in what do you call it, guys? Monstrosity or animal compared to it. But speaking of anything else, guys, in top stories, what strongest power? Well, guys, I'm gonna go and buy slow. So, guys, does slow somebody else's focus. You guys don't ever want to lose focus either. If you're having exploration, expression, always, guys, psychology, phonology, trying to view it otherwise in between it. Why not? Why not? Alright, guys, I'm gonna head to the save point in just a second. I'm gonna wrap everything up from there. But yeah, I mean, it all depends what it could really mean and have a different response. Well, guys, speaking of other stuff today, under top stories, Starfield Steam reviews, they do plunge into mostly negative spots. But according to Todd Howard, and coming out of Starfield, guys, from Ubisoft this week, in response to paid mods backlash. Well, apparently Starfield on Steam was not any good. They made some bad. I feel like they made some bad disorders. They made some bad ideas for the game. I'm not saying Starfield. Like I said, Starfield's not a terrible game. Coming out of Microsoft, guys, with Xbox in total. You know, it feels like they do not keep themselves self-balanced enough, or always having the help they need. Because, I mean, yes and no, but if Starfield does still come to the PS5, along, guys, with the new Indiana Jones game called The Circle of Life in the chat, guys, I don't strongly recommend having people miss it and miss it. It's like if people start missing it along the way, it feels like they're not getting enough stuff done for it. So, but if they really, really want to do something to really prepare, then they better have something. They better have something to drag themselves out of by anything. Well, guys, accessories too for Vaughn. There you go. But I don't know. Whatever they want to attach their heads to, guys, it all depends. Make a love shout out, Elsa. How you doing? I thought it was Sister Elsa for a second. But yeah, see, as far as Sister Elsa goes, I don't think she understands what I've been up to, but almost tries to approach it. If anything, that's astonishing to it. Or whatever it could be, it's not that bad as it could really draw attention to. Whatever could have the variety as much. As long as it stays tall, it stays in position, it's gonna be just fine in return. But yeah, guys, that's what the game Starfield's doing on Steam. I'm not sure what the reviews are. I think they're probably a 3. I do not think the game is a 2. I think it's only like a 3 or a 4 out of 10 game. But the game under consoles, guys, I truly believe it did suit a 7 out of 10 recently. I mean, the game itself is not exactly hateful. The game itself is not hateful, it sucks. Compare, guys, what Ubisoft or PlayStation or whatever other consoles have been doing. But if the game itself, guys, still comes to really need something and want something, if people want DLC with the games, other modification with the games in total, then I'm pretty sure they still want to strongly pull something off. And maybe make it, guys, a Game of the Year nominee down the road. I feel like they would encourage it and encourage much more to hold. And also benefit, guys. I mean, key words to that fact and that statement. Well, like I said, guys, with our strongest power, they'll find something much more useful. Okay, I think it's strongly have something to pull off towards the table. Hopefully. Yeah, if they get a chance at times. Now something to point out too, so we'll see what happens. Alright guys, but real quick before we wrap everything up, before we wrap every single thing up today, guys, we have a new movie, guys, that's gonna be coming up next for Jordan Peele. His next movie, guys, it's gonna be in October 2026, the next 2 years right now. I do want to jump into this real quick. So you guys remember the movie? Well, what movie Jordan Peele did? And the movie he exactly did was a movie called Nope. The movie called Nope? It's not exactly a terrible movie either. But 9 times out of 10, the movie is, people can always say it, easier said than done. Or it's possibly dance around with that, have recommends with that. So I don't know, guys. If we look at it, I mean, I don't think there's a lot of stuff to push. If according to the work, guys, to join the Peele, a lot of other actors, and every single director, writer, and most likely producer. Because Jordan Peele, it did say the following, that the upcoming next film is going to be exactly mysterious. And it will be releasing, guys, on October 23rd, 2026. But it must go much more further. But the other movies that Jordan Peele was famous for, by directing and writing, he basically did 2 other movies. He did Get Out and Us, and also Nope. Nope probably got a... I don't know what movie he did involving Nope, but that movie did not get released for the last couple of years. I mean, yes and no, but I will say, guys, Jordan Peele, he's a good director. He's an outstanding director. He's an outstanding dude at what he does. And what this means for the company, and what people should really direct and really want to follow up. People can try to do anything they want, by having their voices heard, be recommending on it, and see what they really wanna really draw attention to. So we'll see how things go, guys, and not exactly bother as much. Well, guys, real quick, Uncharted 2 is officially in development, coming out of Sony. I don't know what's gonna be. I'm not sure what Uncharted 2 is gonna be about. I want to say the movie is gonna be a little extra better, and I probably think the artist plan, and they will bring back Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg. If they're gonna do that, why not? I will say, guys, the first Uncharted movie, I want to say, guys, the movie and the game itself, they're pretty much nearly identical for what people think, and pretty much safe for it. As long as people are not stalking the other projects, or trying to wave around by having balloons, not exactly have balloons start popping in shape, or above them for distress or anything else remorseful. But, I I don't know where I have no clue if Tom Holland is going to be in that Spider-Man movie or not. But Tom Holland can do whatever he wants. Mark Wahlberg too, but he's got to be thinking of retirement soon. Because I don't think we should have anybody else take their rights away, their acting rights, or their talkative thoughts away, you know? But like I said, guys, whenever people start feeling up to date on stuff like this, it's gonna be okay. Whatever it could be, people can have their voice to be heard as much as they can. Whatever they can, guys, whenever they wanna, always wanna recommend something towards it. So like I said, guys, we'll wait and see what happens. If they want to have something to point out, they can probably drag something out of the system. We'll see. I mean, get something to prepare, and yes, guys, get something out of the system. I'm telling you. Whatever they want to try to drag, they can take their time, not rush it. Alright, guys, speaking of rushing stuff, that's going to wrap everything up for today. I want to thank you guys for joining me today, guys, with our strongest power, and our popularity of our group, and everything else with thumbs up on them. And to have not much to notice either. So guys, here's the deal today. I'm off till Friday. I get my next money in the bank sack by then. But yeah, guys, what is tomorrow? Wednesday. You guys know what that means. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I will be back on Thursday. So Thursday I'll have Assassin's Creed Mirage back in order with our strongest power by then. And then I'll be back Spider-Man 2 this coming Saturday and Sunday mornings. So guys, we're going to be shooting after tomorrow. And then we'll be back shooting on the weekends for Spider-Man 2. Well, it's Monday, guys, of next week. It's my 31st birthday, so I don't know if I want to do a birthday live stream this time with this game or any game on the schedule. I don't know, guys. We'll see what happens. If anything else is going to be planning ahead, we're going to make sure we're in the strong element. We're going to make sure we're in everything else in between, and always try to send something with messages. I mean, I normally get Facebook messages saying to wish me a happy birthday all the time, and I always recommend it. Recommend it, guys. Not exactly please it, but need it and want it otherwise. So guys, that's going to wrap everything up for today with our strongest power and our beginner membership members. If you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy XII Zodiac aids, you guys can watch it only right here, guys. Right here on Tuesday mornings for 95+. This game did replace Vice City a couple weeks ago. I mean, the last couple of weeks ago. So it does not need to really replace anything else right now. I'm going to be having some good things after the end of the week. And we'll go from there, guys, precisely. And yes, guys, go from there hopefully at the front door, at least. Making sure everything else is getting boosted enough. Super Mario is doing that for me right now. So he's gonna do whatever happens, no matter what. I know CC Core Gangsman won't prevent that from happening. And I know a lot of you guys will prevent that as much as you can, when you can, anytime we can. Mostly. But alright, guys, all we need to do, guys, like it, support it, tweet out, and follow it. Guys, like and share the stream, or it's like and share the stream. And if there's any game you guys want me to summon to bring the popularity to the game, you guys can bring the popularity towards our strongest power to a game. To change the franchise, pretty much can't change anything in the act towards what we want to do, what I want to do. All you guys need to do is do anything that what people can dial the road to, or anything you guys can really bring in. We welcome the attention and anything else disposal. But all you guys need to do, guys, is hit that like button. Always hit that like button, guys. Follow it, share it out, and tweet it out as much as you can. Under our social media, guys, equals our podcast services. And guys, whatever we can, you guys can always find a way to help. Remember, as long as people start begging, maybe people should help to make a difference. That's the way we help our strongest power, as much as anything else goes. But you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Always remember, guys, being top notch as much as possible, keeping everything else under control as well. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Honestly, awesome and creative, guys. Having a lot of smiles, happiness, a lot of stuff to stick around to, a lot of fun stuff to prepare for. And making sure we're not timing out people as much. With our strongest power, guys, a lot of popularity, energy, and entertainment. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. When we find people, guys, anytime we manage to find people, guys, with our social media, guys, always the absolute, the best of all time, under Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. We always want to have something to think about, too. I want to have something to think about, otherwise, you guys want to have something to point out as well in the chat. Any questions, any snotty remarks, or anything you guys can bring the attention to. We always want to have something to respond and coordinate. And also work some stuff out too. So, and yes, guys, knowledge is power. All we gotta do, guys, guys, like it, sell it, tweet it out, and follow it. All we gotta do, guys, is like it, support it, tweet out, and do whatever we gotta recommend by doing anything we could possibly do of our strongest power today. That would be, guys, by following it and sharing it on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. So remember, guys, like and share the stream, like and share the stream, like and share the stream as much as you can today. Help build our strongest power, our beautiful power, and much more. Never change a single thing. Not a single thing, guys, that can change without flapping its wings and trying to fly. But yeah, guys, also meet and greet. So what we do, guys, real quick, what we gotta do, guys, is we watch videos in full, give it the watch hours it needs, guys. I'm at 4.7 right now, but that's the way YouTube can cooperate by having its own stupidity updates and do what they really want to do by having bots and other stuff to really have any travesty after travesty or whatever it's got to really handle and otherwise in between. So it all depends, likely or above averagely. But we'll see how things go, guys, with our strongest power. To bundle up, protect it, and have a lot of defense. So all we gotta do, guys, is we watch videos in full, give it the watch hours, like it, support it, and tweet it out and follow it on our podcast services, guys, and our social media, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. So I'm gonna sign off for today, guys. I will be back. What is tomorrow? Wednesday? Remember, guys, I will not be back live till Thursday in the morning. So I know Super Mario is gonna be upgrading the watch hours. Guys, to check him out and his live streams. I will, Kingsman. All you gotta do, I just want you guys to upgrade my watch hours much more. Get my followers back up to date more. My followers up to date more. And everything else up to date as well. But I will see you guys back here on Thursday morning, guys. I'm gonna be bringing Assassin's Creed Mirage back on board. And we'll go from there, follow it, and start going forward. As much as we can gather. So guys, that's gonna wrap everything up for today. So other than that, guys, be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. All you guys gotta do, guys, increase my watch hours on the channel as much as we can on as much as we can with our strongest power. And keeping a lot of progress as much as we can gather, what you guys can gather and start jumping in and joining it, and everything else knowing. So other than that, guys, be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. I'll see you guys back here on Thursday mornings, guys, for Assassin's Creed Mirage. And then, always, guys, same time, same channel, with the same element of surprise. So guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. And until then, I will see you guys in the next one.